Hello, people of the internet. This is Mr. B once again. I'd like to welcome you all back to SaGa Frontier Remastered. Last episode, we managed to lose an entire episode, but we finished up Omi Manor, we learned Shadow Magic, and we even got the Grail card. So at this point, we're almost like 60% through the journey here. We're working on the shield card right now, but as you saw earlier, we found a nice little secret boss with a Jut near the snowman. So what we're going to try to do here is, of course, we're going to do our best to beat him down because, hey, there's a baby phoenix that needs saving, so we want to do something about that. So we're going to try to give him another attempt. We're just going to see what we could do about fighting him, because as you saw last time, you gotta kind of be careful about what you're going to use against the dude, because he is practically resistant to physical attacks, because if you hit him, you're just going to hurt yourself. So we're just gonna see if we can find any techniques that'll help us out with that situation, because yeah, like the magic users, they're generally going to be fine. They're not going to physically touch the dude, but with our friends Lisa and again, they're going to have a little bit of an issue. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to change things a tiny bit, just to see if we can help things along. I'm not going to need that. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good with what we have. It's just we gotta be very careful. But, yeah, we're gonna try round 2. Let's see how we do against Jotnir. Now, as you can see here, we're actually gonna plan a little bit, so what we're gonna do is, we're gonna try to set this up for victory here. So, first things first, I'm going to, give Lisa some assistance. Try to keep her alive as long as possible, because if we could get those DSC out, we might be able to defeat him. And we're gonna see what we could do about just getting as much damage as we can on this guy. So I think Phantasm Shot might be good because it's got some random status effects, so we might luck out, get something that would really hurt him. Victory Rune on Gen, get his damage up. We're gonna do the DSC. And we got the Lord Star already, so might as well use Braveheart and get even stronger. Oh, I think we're sped up. Let's slow it down a bit, because this guy's kind of a secret boss. We want to enjoy him. But as you can see here, this guy does have some breath attacks. Well, specifically it's the one breath attack, but it gives you a cold barrier, and that helps when you get hit with that kind of attack again. However, if you hit him physically, I think you're still going to get hurt. There, as you can see here with the Phantasm Shot, that was cockatrice, so it doesn't affect him, but it would cause petrify to enemies, and like it's almost like a summon spell. It's gonna give you random creatures, and each one has a certain effect. So sometimes you can luck out in certain status effects that can disable the foes a bit. I'm not sure how likely we're gonna do that with Jotnar, but we're gonna see what we can do in that regard. Well, actually, no. I'm going to use Power Grab to heal Nusaken. We want to keep him up, of course. I mean, especially considering this guy hits hard. We're going to try our best to stay alive here, as well as do as much damage as we can. But thank goodness we still have our Pearl Heart, so that water cannon isn't going to do anything. And he's just targeting the same people over and over again, so obviously not the smartest dude. But, come on, DSC, let's get a 5-hit combo this time. 3, 4, You know what, it's still better to have a 4-hit combo, because that's twice as much as the least you can do, so I'm not going to complain. I was hoping that Power Grab would lower his stats, though, because that Shadow Magic, I do believe it lowers strength on some enemies. But it's okay. We're doing fine. We're not doing too bad. As you can see here, everyone's health is looking good. Gen's a little hurt. We'll see what we could do about... Actually, Blue can see what he could do about that. Yeah, we'll give Gen a cure just to keep him going. We'll... Let's see here. Go back to Phantasm Shot, I suppose. And, hide rune, so Masartham won't get targeted as often. And, yeah, we'll just keep up with the Triple Thrust and DSC. Okay, so he kind of blinded our characters, so hopefully that doesn't make DSC miss, but... yeah, no, it still hits. I don't know if DSC can actually miss, so... let's see here. 3, 4, come on, do 500. No. Oh, we got over 20,000 damage on this dude, and he's still up and running. Let's see here. I think we're close to 30,000, actually. But we're doing good. Everyone's health is looking great right now, so, yeah, I'm liking how it's working so far. Just gonna try our best to not get ourselves hurt by this dude. I'm gonna use the bolt cannon, because why not? Unfortunately, Lisa is kind of worthless at this point, though, because, well, obviously she can only kick at the moment, so hopefully that's not going to cause too much issue. As you can see here, that Frost Breath did no damage because they still got their Ice Shield, so all is good in that regard. But hey, we're getting combos off, so we might do it, but I don't know if we're going to have the power we're going to need to beat Suzaku, which it's unfortunate, but as you saw last time, we can still just redo the quest, so it's not going to be too bad. If anything, we'll just take a rest and then get back to it at full strength, and hey, we'll even have a little baby Phoenix. But I'm liking how we're doing so far. I don't know if I actually want to bother bringing up Lisa, though, because, well, she's not going to really do anything of real merit. I mean, she's kind of limited at this point. So we're just going to see what we could do with the guys that we have still up. Oh, you're dirty, dude. But hey, we're getting combos off. Come on. Let's see if this will finish him off, especially since Vermilion Sands and Triple Thrust, very high-level skills. Maybe we could get a decent amount of damage here. And that's Black Panther. Ah, there we go! Jotnar down! Secret boss destroyed. And let's see if we get anything out of that. Ha! Mirror Shade, Mystic Magic. That's actually a unique Mystic spell. It is the Master level one, you could say. And honestly, Mystic Magic is one of the smaller magic types. There's only 4 spells, so Mirror Shade's the only one you can't buy. It makes duplicates, which it would be better for Masartham, let's be honest, because Nusakan we're using as our attacker, but I'm not going to complain. She'll learn at her own pace. Right now, though, we're just going to save things so we don't lose that progress. And let's see if we can get away from these guys. Alright, let's see what about we can get our little friend here. Okay, run, run, run. And there he is. Automatically join, no issue. As you can see, they have a ridiculous amount of HP. And their stats are just really great because the way monsters work, it's not that they increase their own stats, but every monster form has its own stats. So the mere fact that it starts as a Suzaku Jr. means that it's going to have a lot of stats with it. And as you can see, it comes with these built-in abilities. The Flaming Veil, which is the shield that has Blaze, I think is a Fire Breath, Wing Slap, Gliding Spikes. Now that we actually have a monster, I can show you how they work. As you can see here, they come with 8 slots. However, the way they work is, at least in the old game, the first 7 slots are permanent skills that you're gonna be that nothing's gonna happen to. The one on the bottom, though, is a temporary slot that you use to learn other stuff. Now, that was a different color in the old game, so I don't know if they've changed how it works. I don't think you'd save the abilities that you learn, but hey, who knows with this? We'll see. In fact, I think considering the situation, considering Liza is technically neutered because she has no WP to work with, we'll bring up Suzaku to fight his ma. and we'll just give him some buffing items. As you can see, he cannot wear proper equipment. It can only put on stuff like this, but that's perfectly fine. We're just going to put on some stuff for heat resistance, and I think that'll make things good as far as this situation is concerned. Just give him some stuff to give it a nice little varied amount of boosts. Alright, so now that we have Junior, let's see what we can do about Mom. We have nothing else to do here, so might as well finish this off. Hopefully we can get the card right now. We won't have to do a do-over. If anything, I think we're good. Actually, let's just see here. Yeah, I think that's the best we're going to do with him. Blue's practically got everything he needs. Miss Sartham did not learn any new runes, except the hide rune last time. So, yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. Let's do this. Alright, Mom's back. Let's give her a good pounding now, shall we? That sounded awkward. Either way, first things first is they're going to hit hard. So we're going to armor up Miss Sartham so she could stay up. We're going to use the Mirror Shade to confuse it. Maelstrom might actually be kind of useful in this fight considering it's a giant Firebird. Blaze is going to be useless because of Fire Shield, so we're going to do Gliding Spikes. And let's Braveheart to make Gen a little stronger. Okay, weapon up. Still hits like a truck. But the baby does too, and they're not affected by the Fire Shield from the looks of it. I bet it's some decent damage. So you see, now we have some Musakin copies with the Mirror Shade, so that's going to help out a bit. But we're not going to waste Miss Sartham's healing, her Rain of Life right now. We're going to just heal Musakin with a proper medicine. And, might as well just start using... Actually, we'll use Power Grab to heal a little bit as well. And, let's kick our shoes off at her. More Guiding Spikes. And Triple Thrust. Let's start pounding. That is not bad damage. And hitting the baby with fire does nothing. So, I think we're going to be good, doing some good damage here. And, hey, perfect character for this situation. They're obviously not going to stay in the party, but I appreciate them for what they are now. 3,000. Oh, that might have been way too much. Okay, no more max cures unless later levels. Either way, Vermilion Sands. Actually, we're going to try to absorb Suzaku because she gives a ridiculous amount of stats. She's not the best, but I tend to use Suzaku a lot considering how much it does. Because it's the most consistent I can find. Okay, Beak, thank goodness, got a shield. How did the boots miss? How did the boots miss? Okay. Oh, thank goodness, Gen's just not getting hit. It has nothing to do with the combo. Because, yeah, that Flame Barrier is going to do a lot of damage if we hit it directly, but hopefully the Mystic Boots won't set it off. At least I'm praying here. Oh, crud. These are all going to hit, aren't they? We'll try Thrust. Thrust might not hit physically, technically. Like, not close enough anyway. Flame Blast. Only hit a new Sock and Shade, so that's good. Stop missing boots. And we got Vermilion Sand. It's definitely not going to blind a boss monster, but at least we're getting some good damage in. Oof. Yeah, it hit again. It was bound to happen. So, Sands. keep using those boots, guys. Spikes. Crud. Gen's kind of, he's kind of in trouble here. So I'm gonna just kind of have to accept that Gen's probably gonna be taken out, but that's fine. At this point, he's done his job with all the triple thrusts. We are still doing a lot of damage, so, hey, he did his job very well. But hopefully, it's gonna give it up soon, because I feel like Suzaku is definitely weaker than Yotnar as far as health is concerned. Ah, there we go. That's a shame. I wanted to absorb her, but what can you do? As you saw, it asked if I wanted to absorb anything from the monsters I just killed. If there's multiple monsters, then it will show you different ones, like all their names, but you can pick one, and basically that's how you learn the different skills. And like I said earlier, if you've learned a skill you've never learned before, your monster's max health will increase by 4, so that's kind of the one ways you can actually increase their stats. But hey, we beat Suzaku, which means shield card's ours. There we go. So heck, we have a Mastery of Arcana, which means there's only one thing left to do, guys. It's time to make a decision between the powers of space and time. And I've already made that decision. Like I said, Mantarak, my buddy, made the choices for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go after space magic. However, I do have a trick up my sleeve. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for... Ugh, I did not mean to fly. We're going to go for time magic, but only so we can access the zones that it will allow us to go to. And it'll give us access to some powerful and unique items, and hopefully, which is why I saved before I did this, hopefully it will just let us keep going to the space quest. I do believe it will, because the way space and time work is you have to defeat the masters of space and time. So unless you beat Time Lord or Kylan the Dragon, you are not stuck on that path. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to Devon, and we're going to have to go to that shrine that I showed you the first time, all the way in episode 1. Wow, it's been that long. Only a few days. And we're going to talk to our friend up here. Now, the princess is an important character in another story, but she does hold the magics on her side, so I'm going to talk to her and talk about time magic. Could be more powerful than me being able to control time. I agree. I think it's one of the best spell types in the game. I don't know if the magic really even exists in our universe. Even I haven't seen it. Among the mystics, there's rumor that in all the regions, there's one who can use this magic. Time Lord. No one knows his true identity. I know more about other mystics like the Ring Lord of Mosperisburg and the Charm Lord of Fascinaturu. You're supposed to tell me about it, though. I swear you're supposed to tell me how to get it. Did they change something? They might have changed... No, they didn't change anything. Do I have to ask about both of them? Joy Space was pre-powered too. Tip 2 can use reports parts. How can I get there? The creature called Colin creates his own magic space, calling it Paradise. It's a very strange place. Thanks. Welcome to Kylan's Paradise. We're leaving. She's not telling me how to get to Time Lord. Luckily, I know how to get to Time Lord, so we're gonna go to Fascinaturu. We're gonna go to Fascinaturu later, but right now we're gonna go to Mosperisburg to get to the Time Lord's realm. And here's Virgil, the Ring Lord. All right, Virgil, how do I get there? What do you want? Ask about time magic. There's a rumor of a mystic who uses time... Oh, her hint was that she knows about the Ring Lord. Not be a powerful mystic, well, best to see for your own eyes. Okay, so this is the Time Lord's realm. And as you see here, There's enemies, but they are frozen in time. The place almost seems, I don't know, stopped in time, completely quiet. There's a reason for that, actually. The hourglass that controls this place is broken. And when we learn about that, we can figure out how to fix it, which will allow us access to another area we're not supposed to go to. Look, fine sand spills over your hand, so the glass is broken. Ooh, wait, can I? Okay, can I go past it? Yeah, I can go past it. So that's basically your hint that you need to fix it, because there's this drawbridge here that's keeping you away from the Time Lord. So at this point now, we're going to go... I think if you go back, they'll teleport you back, but if not, we'll just use the map to go back to Mills-Petersburg. Let's see here. There we go. Take us back. There we go. Alright, and we're just going to tell Virgil our issue. Let's see here. The hourglass is broken. Pour time sand over it and it will restart itself. Gozaris in Fascinaturu, the land of the mystics, can make a sand vessel for that. Do you want to go to Fascinaturu? Yes. Now we'll be able to access this place with our map, which is great because normally it's unique to a Zealous, so you can't really get here in other means unless you go through time magic. But welcome to Rootville. This is the base of Fascinaturu. This is kind of where all the poor folks live, you could say. And here's our buddy Gozaris. You want to buy something? I don't take human money, only life points. Yes, he will permanently lower the amount of life points you have. However, he's also got one of the best weapons in the game. This is called Phantasm, but it's called the Asura in the old game. Amazing item. Always get it. I know it costs a lot of life points, but it is worth it. I mean, as you can see here, it increases a lot of your stats. It gives you a counter move built in that will not cost you anything, and its attack is like a special attack. So, yeah, we're going to get this, and we're going to put that on again immediately, because funny thing is, it costs 4 to use its base attack, but you don't have to pay 4 to use double vertical or any of the things that cost 0, so it doesn't affect anything. But look at those stat increases. This nice, powerful weapon. I love it. The Asura will always be the Asura to me. We're not going to get the Time Vessel, because obviously we're not going to do time magic, but... Okay, there we go. There is one more thing I want to do here, and I'm actually going to save, because I don't know how this game is going to react. Because in the old games, there's a trick. Because you're going to learn right now, this lady sells mystic magic. If she talks to me. Oh, she doesn't even tell you about it. She just shows you how it works. Well, you've kind of seen it already, but as you can see, it has Fascination, which inflicts charm on an enemy. Not very reliable. I mean, the higher your charisma stat, the better it is, but a lot of higher level enemies are not going to care, so it doesn't matter much. Here is Phantasm Shot, which summons a random phantom beast, and depending on the beast, it will do certain stat effects, like that's Jackal, so it will poison your enemy. And lastly, we have the Glass Shield. It is as it sounds. It is a shield, but what it does, it's a one-time shield that when your enemy hits it, if they hit it with a physical attack, it will actually bury shards of glass in their body and damage them. So that's actually a really good thing. Now, the deal with Mystic Magic is Realm Magic users can't master it. It's the opposite school. However, I know something. So we're going to unlearn all that Realm Magic we just learned, and we're going to buy all the Mystic Magic. Now, you might think I'm crazy, and some people might be swearing at me, but trust me when I say this, I have a plan. But I'm going to give our guys the rest of their magic, because, why not? And, I'm guessing Gen and Lisa could take advantage of the shield. Because they do have some magic, and, like, when we're in the later areas, we're not going to try to learn anything anyway, so, Hopefully this doesn't mess things up. Because now I technically don't have the gate spell anymore. So what we're going to do here is, you can see I'm still a master of realm magic. I haven't lost the mastery, I just lost all the spells. But I think we can take advantage of this. Let me see here. And actually we could start learning some arcane magic as well, so hey, there's that. Now, let's see if we could talk to anything else. But I'm going to go up here just to show you. This is the entrance to Chateau Aguil. This area is unique to Azelis, so when we do the Azelis playthrough, this is going to be kind of her unique area. But it's a nice, pretty place. Very depressing, though. Down here we have a locked door, and not a locked door. Now, let's see if the region map will work. It works. So, apparently gate magic is not even necessary to use the region map. That's strange, ain't it? But, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go... Well, let's see. We went to Kylan's Paradise, so maybe it has popped up on the map. If it has not, I understand it is kind of a unique area, so if that is the case, we'll just go back to Devon so we could get to Kylan's Paradise. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to Devon again. But that's fine. This is great. We could still have access to both of them, as long as we don't finish one. So if you guys do want space magic, but you want to buy the Phantasm or the Asura, you can start time magic to do that. So we're going to ask about space magic again. She'll send us to Kylan's Paradise. There we go. Now this place is going to be kind of a maze, but we should be fine. If anything, it's... The way it goes is like Kylan's Paradise is a maze, while Time Lords is more like a monster rush, because you saw all of those frozen enemies. Once you start time, they all activate. But, yeah, I don't think you need to talk to anyone. The main purpose here is we want to find Kylan. Now, there he is. It's not going to be this easy. He's going to make us prove ourselves. You want to know about time magic? I need to see how good you are. Can I try you out? Of course. Let's go, buddy. Talk after you get through the maze. I'm gonna stumble a little bit because this maze is confusing. As you can see, it's got like different, well, whole bunch of archways, but we'll see what we can do about getting through here. I think this is left, up. What are you? Oh, it's on the underside. I gotta love space magic and just making people go through a cookie wonderland, eh? I'm feeling bamboozled. Oh, it's been so long since I've done Kylan's Paradise. Come on, let me... Oh, that's locked. I need the key for that one. So we'll go back here. Go this way. Up. Left. Ah, there you go. Key. So up and left to get that key. Then down. Down. And now that we have the key... No, we still have to go this way, I think. Yeah. Key's right there. Go in there. And now we're on the underside. Oh, jeez. Gotta love going through this place. Makes you feel insane. That's fine. You see those flowers, I think they actually shrink you. Yeah. Oop. There you go. Shrunk. Now we can use these tiny walkways. And it's just kind of like figuring out. It's honestly not the worst thing in the world. It's just kind of annoying to get through. You kind of have to get a feeling of how things work here. I kind of go up and left usually, and that seems to get me where I need to go. But let's see, we need to get to that teacup. No. Right. And down. That might help. Let's see here. There you go. Teacup. And I think this is it, folks. As you can see, Kylan's Paradise, not hard to get through. So, if you guys want an easier route, I would say go Space Magic. However, Kylan isn't a pushover, as we will find out. But first, let us switch Suzaku back with Lisa, because I still rather have her than the bird. And let's do this. Well done. Now, as promised, I will listen to what you have to say. There's no need for that. I'm here to take your gift and everything for Space Magic. I see, you're after the gift. Only one being in the whole universe can possess this gift. Ooh, dramatic suspenseful music. It'll be yours if you break me! Oh, I love this music. Back up Blue, back up Miss Sarsum. Let's do this. We are going to fight the Dragon of Space! And we're gonna start by putting up a glass shield on, well, myself. I think we can absorb Kylan, so we're gonna try to do that, but let's put our buffs up so we can do this a little better. Obviously we want to get our DSC out, and triple thrust with our new weapon, which is a nice bright red. Now, this, honestly, I think with Light Shift, he's just making sunlight, so he might heal a little better, but it's not the best unless you've got, like, plant-based monsters who will actually, like, heal with, like, photosynthesis and stuff, so, you know, some Space Magic's a little... Are you immune to DSC? I'm gonna try that again, but if I miss again, he might be immune to DSC, people. Oh, yeah, he's got a regen. Alright, Dark Sphere's not gonna negate it, so... yeah, let's start pounding him. Blue, we'll use, Dark Sphere should be our best bet. Tiger Rampage, because why not? We're gonna also do that with Marsartham, because it's about time to hit as hard as we can. Let's see if DSC will hit. If it misses again, I don't think it can actually hit. And I didn't expect Tiger Rampage to chain with itself like that, but hey, I'm not complaining. Let's beat up this Space Dragon. You're immune to DSC! It's been a while. You don't usually find enemies who are immune to DSC. Like, some enemies will have reduced damage from it, but there's not a lot who are outright just won't get hit by it. Ah, there we go. We got our shield. Alright, Kylan. I'm gonna take you serious, buddy. I'm not gonna underestimate the Space Dragon, because he is super powerful, so we're not gonna take our chances here. Like, he's about to hit us all with reverse gravity. Oh, no. Well, I maybe shouldn't have gotten rid of Realm Magic. I would have had Psychic Prison. It's fine. If anything, it's just something we're gonna get past. I'm gonna give it another round, and if it doesn't work, then we will see about what to do next. But I think we're good as far as those skills are concerned. Switch Lisa with Suzaku. Get her... not a throwing technique, but a kick will do some nice damage. And, alright, round 2. Let's see what we can do. Yes, spooky. Let's do this. Obviously, setting up a defense is not going to matter if he can just reverse gravity everyone, but I do believe... Unlucky Coin will help out. So, we're going to use that on him. We're just going to have to hit as hard as we can. I don't even think we need to bother with healing because, well, clearly what he does is just going to insta-kill us so regardless. So let's going to hit as hard as we possibly can. Okay, he's going to bring up his healing again. We're just going to start pounding him. Best moves, because either that or we're going to have to grind. I'm going to have to do another sub-quest with you guys. But hey, we're getting some combos in, so it might not look so gloom. As long as we get over 1,000, we're doing progress. Alright, all out. Let's go. We're gonna go our Dark Sphere, Tiger Rampage, no point in healing. Whirlwind Kick, triple threats, let's do this. Okay, that's a base level space magic, so hey, kind of giving us an idea of what we're gonna get, but at least we're getting a lot of combos. Hopefully we can just power through this. It wouldn't be much of an issue if we had Psychic Prison. I understand. You can just go that route. I got Mystic Magic, however, because there is a way to get your Realm Magic back. Now, I'm not going to explain how right now, but let's just say in the future, we will get it back. And that's game over. No, we're not going to rush this. We can't rush it. So, hey, it seems like it's time for a grind. We can't beat Kylan on his own ground, so let's get out of here. If that's the case, there is some side quests I do have in mind. Considering the situation, I think a good thing might be to get us some more items that'll help us out. First and foremost, I think we should go to Kurong and see what we can get there. Because there is some shops and stuff, so we're going to take advantage of that. Let's see here. Do you guys... Yes, you guys buy stuff. But, pretty inexpensive, not worth it. We don't need any of that. Who are you? This is my kind of time. I don't remember you. Maybe I'm crazy. The way... I'm gonna go to that secret shop I told you about and see what we can afford here. This guy should be guns. Yeah, but the best thing's the Lethal Dragon, which I've already gotten several. Swords. Some decent stuff, but honestly, as you can see with the Phantasm, we're pretty good in that regard. Honestly, we're good with swords in general, so let's get Gen the Lord Star back, because we're not using the katana techniques anyway. And switch Suzaku back out. I want Lisa, not Suzaku. Okay, there's someone with armor. I think maybe it's her? Yeah. As you can see here, this is the powered suit I was talking about. Great for Misartham and Nusakan because they're not limited to the Mystic Mail. I can only afford one, but hey, you know what? Considering Misartham is our healer, she is worth it. We'll get that on her so we could give her some nice stuff to go with it. Let's rearrange everything. So, powered suit. Look at those nice stats. Even increases strength for her. And then we're going to put on... Sure, the magic garb. And... I guess someone else is using some of the good stuff, but that's fine. I don't mind sharing. Either way, what we're going to do is... I think a nice option is... in Shrike. That's what I was thinking of. You could get a weapon there, but it's also a nice little place to get some fights in. Especially since Shrike has its own... inn. So you could fight a bit, heal up, fight a bit. And actually, there's two locations. There is the Bioresearch Lab, and then there's Sai's Tomb. So we're gonna go to Sai's first, because I think that one's the easier one of the bunch. And I'm going to show you how to deal with that one, because it's basically you're trying to get the treasure of the tomb. And let's see here. I'm going to save on this one because I don't want to lose the Rootville just in case I messed myself up by getting rid of my realm magic. But let's go through the tomb. Now here there's going to be 3 items we're going to be looking for. I don't know the names off the top of my head, but if they're kind of a key, so we're going to find those keys and then we're going to use them to meet the master of the location. And while we're here, we might as well try to learn what we can. So I'm going to keep using the runes with Miss Artham so she can get some more rune magic. We'll get some kicks in with Lisa, hopefully learn some of the kick techniques that are really good, and we'll see if we can get some techniques for Gen. Like, there you go, Earth Sign Assault! That looks like... what was that? Oh, Death. As it sounds, Death's an insta-kill card, but, you know, if it misses, it will actually take away your life points, so not the best thing. I don't know what Gen just did. It's seeing these animations, but not seeing the proper names really messes with me. I mean, I can look it over, and maybe we'll see something, but it still messes me to not see the proper name with that. Earth Sign Assault. Oh, you're Bear Crush! Okay, that was Bear Crush. It's an okay mid-level thing, but, you know, we want to learn better. And yeah, we're gonna speed these up. This isn't a boss enemy. Heaven and Earth. That's Heaven and Hell in the old game. So we are learning, but none of those techniques are really worth much. Got our Grails card, which will be useful for later on, but we're not going to equip it now. There's no purpose. Put away that, and actually we'll put away Smash. Or was that Hard Slash? It's one of them. But we're going to just keep on trying to learn some spells here, because considering how hard Kylan whooped our butts, we're going to need access to all the higher level stuff. But it's fine. It's as simple as just using them over and over again. Blue's got Mastery, so that's going to help him with learning new spells. And this area is pretty generous with the enemy placement. But as you can see here, this is the main room. It shows there's a door right here, but you cannot access it. There's 3 items. These pedestals, you place them on them. It's a sword, a charm, and a shield. We're going to get those, and that'll allow us access. Now, the first thing is here, I believe. I think this is where the charm is. Nope. Nope. It's been a little while. That's fine, though. I think if, at least in the old games, it shows you a shiny, so hopefully it will just give us a little tip on which way we're heading. Obviously not those, though. But, as you can see here, we're getting some higher level enemies, but nothing too bad. We should be able to just rush through this with little issue. Wow, they survived the first volley. There you go. But that's fine. Size Tomb, while we're here, might as well let you know. It does have some story significance. Specifically, Ricky needs to go here because Ricky's quest is about gathering certain items. And, well, one of the items is reportedly here. So, what we have to do is we have to actually talk to the Lord of the Tomb, which is Sai. Now, obviously he's dead, but, obviously we're surrounded by undead enemy types, so who knows how dead Sai really is. But it's kind of, you're going through the same thing I'm going through right now, so you can kind of use this as a guide to get through the tomb. Now, obviously, I will just show you, like, how to do it in Ricky's playthrough, but I don't know when I'm going to get to Ricky, so you might want to use this for reference earlier. Also, you saw Miss Artham got the Vitality rune. That's actually really good in the long run, because it's gives your character regen, basically. However, considering the Kylan fight, it's not going to be very useful. We need to get a lot tougher before that's going to do anything. And hey, we got one of the high-level magic, the arcane cards. We've got our magician card. Now, this one is a illusion spell, so it's kind of like, what was it, Mirror Shade in making copies, but it has an additional effect as well. So you can see here, magician, it's a trap, basically. So when an enemy hits it, they're going to take some major damage from it. Okay, maybe it was this way. I think it's actually this way, because I remember dealing with them a lot. There you go. Yeah, that's one of them. That's the... I want to say that's the charm that we need to get. So let's get through these guys quickly. We're actually going to put Victory Rune on again so it can be useful. Because these guys are going to be kind of tough, especially since, yeah, they can deflect because they are sword users, so they're going to cause us a little issue, but it shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Yeah, as you can see, we're still tearing them apart, so it's not even a boss fight. These are enemies you could just fight later on in the, like, with higher level undead enemy types, so I don't mind skipping this part. It's not, we're not missing anything. There we go. Alright. Doot. Come on, guys. There we go. Nusakan's learning. He's just not learning anything good. Spirit Orb. Used to have a way different name. One of the Divine Treasures enables to use the hymn technique. That is, Sacred Song in the old game. It's an okay ability, but honestly, considering what you could get by giving that up to open that door, it's not worth keeping, really. I mean, Sacred Song you could get other ways, technically, especially if you open that door, but these are nice, like, mid-level things if you just want to stick with them, but I always suggest finishing Size Tomb. There's no point in not getting all of it and then just not going through. I mean, if you're too weak, that's fine. Keep the items until you're strong enough, but I'd say those items are not worth keeping. But either way, we've got the Spirit Orb, so now we're going to need the shield, and we're going to need the sword. Now, the sword should be accessed this way, I believe. Yeah, just gotta be careful, don't jump off. And there's the sword. And of course, we're gonna fight some undead guardians again, because, Sai had a lot of true believers, want to keep his stuff safe, but, we're still gonna get it. And, let's just tear through these guys as well. Like I said, shouldn't be too hard. Should be about as strong as the last ones were. Yeah, not a threat. Saber. Nusakan knows arcane magic. He might as well learn it as well, especially since if we can get the tower card, we will do a lot better against Kylan. It might neuter us, but it might also save us. So you might... When you get Arcana Magic, you always want to make sure you go for the tower card. JP. Okay. So that's the Murakumo. That one's name did not change. This one is a... It's just a basic sword. It doesn't even have anything special to it. So just grab that and go. If you don't have anything better at the time, feel free to use it, but clearly there's better stuff to work with. And now that we have these treasures, it'll let us grab the last treasure. At least I think we had to do that first. I'm not too sure. I might have been mistaken and might have been able to access it with just the Spirit Orb, so who knows. But we'll tear through these guys, and then you'll see what the point of Size Tomb was. Because I don't remember there being any grabbable items as far as like just random treasure. I mean, we can take a quick look. We've got some time, but I can't think of what was here off the top of my head, so obviously it wasn't too important. I would just go straight to the end. Let's see here. Okay, guys are getting stronger. The Misukagami. Misukugami? No way, that's a shield. Misukagami. Makes you resistant to water, and it also increases all of those stats. So, hey, protects you from physical and heat attacks. One of the 3 divine treasures. Very nice. Which way? Where does this one go? Oh, I don't think traps work anymore. Yeah, traps don't work anymore since we have the sword. We went down here already. There was nothing. Let's go down here real quick. Get ambushed by a, I think it's inorganic, you call the slime types. They're kind of the weirdo enemies, your crystals and slimes and like statues and stuff like that. I've been fighting a lot of those. Thank goodness. They're generally very resistant to physical attacks. Okay, gold. But nothing else. Let's see here. Anything worth a dang? I don't think so. Yeah. No, yeah, I don't think there's any actual treasure here except for the sacred treasures. So, yeah. Let's see why we gathered these. Now, as you can see, when you get each one, a pedestal will glow to kind of give you a hint that something's going on. So you just put them here. There's the sword, there's the orb, and here's the shield. You cannot get them back. So this is tribute. If you want to keep them, do not open this door. However, we have access to Sai's tomb. So let's meet the old guy. Oh no, it's a skeleton. Tomb robbers face the wrath of the dead. Proper boss fight, so we're going to slow this down. But yeah, as you can see, he has allies. Insolent wretch! Now taste the sword of the ultimate knights! Block. No. Block. Nope. And then Kusanagi! That is one of the prizes we could get. We can either get the Kusanagi or something else. But right now we're going to do Glass Shield because these guys love hitting you physically. We're gonna get our guys better. DSC, we're gonna have to make a hole first. So actually we're gonna giant swing the knight, and we're gonna see about destroying one so we could get past the line to get directly to Sai. Either way, get our buffs in. Hey, we just learned a dodge technique. That's actually very rare. What happens there is if you have a free slot and if you get hurt with a certain weapon type, well, not weapon type, a certain move type, you may learn a dodge specifically for that move. So what Gen learned was an HP drain dodge. So actually that can be useful. Honestly, unless you know your enemies, it's not going to see much use though, but hey, if you know the situation, it could totally help out to have some certain dodge techniques, especially for stuff like earthquakes and stuff like that. They're great. Either way, we're going to do Magician to get a trap on the field. I'm going to see about absorbing Sai, the Death Lord. I don't know if it's possible, but hey, if it is, I'm going to get something nice out of it. And of course, now that we have a nice hole to him, we're going to DSC him, and we're going to triple thrust him, and going to make him regret his life choices. Okay, 1, 2... 3. Only 3. Oh well. I guess since we're trying to absorb him, it might be a little bad to overdo it, but hey, good, he aimed again. He's just wasting it. Alright, the Magician Tarot. Now we have a Trap Blue on the field. They hit that, they're in for a surprise. Shards of Blast. That's what Mirror Shield does. Okay, hit a copy. Hit Lisa, but she's doing alright. Sai blocked that with his shield. I think the way Sai works is all that stuff that we got, he's kind of got like a version of it on him, so we might see some blocking, but it's not going to be too bad. I mean, considering we have DSC and triple thrust does some decent damage, I don't think this fight's going to last too long. But, I'd say as far as the Death Knights are concerned, you just want to make a hole in the middle. You just want to access Sai, because killing them all, worthless. He will just bring them back. Okay, Battle Song is actually going to affect our stats as well, so I ain't complaining. Took out Lisa, though, so I'm going to complain about that. And he actually got rid of our copies, too. So, it seems like AoEs, no matter what they are, even if it's beneficial, they're going to destroy your copies. But that's fine. We'll just bring that back up. Mirror Shade in that. We're going to use Life Rain, because obviously CSC is something we're not going to be able to replace very easily. So we want to bring Lisa back up. Triple Thrust actually went through this time. Thank goodness. He blocked it last. Hey, he's deflecting too. Very good. That usually costs WP, but just so you know, since Gen's a master, he can do that as many times as he wants. It costs nothing to him, so hopefully you get lucky and he does that a lot for you guys. Okay, get the Magician back up. Really, dude? Did he know? Or is he just preparing for something big? He might be preparing for something big, but it's fine. We'll get through this just fine. We're just going to hit him with everything we got. We're going to go all out, and it's going to be okay. This isn't going to be a repeat of Jotnar. We're going to actually get through this. Alright, DSC, Triple Thrust. Let's go. Still not blocking that, so I'm not complaining. And he's got a passive regeneration, so... 1, 2, 3, come on. 4, and 5. He might be dead. Well, there we go. And defeating Sai will instantly defeat the Death Knights. And that's Sai's tune done. Oh, we just learned a Shadow Magic. I think that might have been Shadow Servant. If that is great. I got a nice bit of gold. You win, do whatever you want. Give us something or join us. You can have Sai, and actually he knows the most moves, like, innately in his memory. So he would have the most HP out of all the monsters you could get, I believe, next to Kylan, but we're not doing a monster playthrough, so give us something. Gives us his sword, the Kusanagi. And while the Lord Star is great, we are definitely replacing that with the Kusanagi, because that's just way better. As you can see here, Gen is a monster to behold. Only problem is he's got to actually learn techniques to use both the swords, but hey, hopefully that'll be sooner than later. Either way, you see he has Dodge Drain, so we're going to just put that away because we don't need it right now. And let's see if Blue actually managed to get... Yeah, he got Shadow Servant. That's basically the ultimate shadow spell. It makes a clone of you that will copy everything your character does, so it's a very powerful ability. Do not underestimate it. But now that that's over, I think this is actually going to be a good time to put things up. So I'm going to thank y'all. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned some here today. I'm sorry I could not finish Space Magic. Kind of forgot how strong Kylan was at this point, especially with the reverse gravity and everything. But it's okay. We can try him again soon, and if it does not work, then we'll just do a little more side quests. But until then, I thank you all for watching. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. So you, goodbye. You guys do well.